Hello, welcome to the guide. Today we're going to be doing Underground Pass. It's going to be a long one. You do need some requirements. You're going to need to complete Biohazard Quest. You're going to need at least 25 ranged. Recommend at least 40 agility as well as 30 thieving. That will help you get through the pass. Items needed: a bow, 5 arrows, 2 pieces of rope, a spade, some stamina potions, 2 Armour teleports, some food. I picked tuna just because it's cheap, and an anglerfish because it heals past the your hit points. To start this quest, you're just gonna go to East Ardoin, enter the castle, up the stairs, and talk to King Lathius. You're gonna select the first option. Pretty much, you're just going to talk about the Underground Pass quest with him. From here, you'll be going straight to the Underground Pass, which is in West Ardoin. I'm going to be pulling up my mini map so you can just follow along with me. The tunnel's going to be all the way at the end of West Ardoin. Once you get there, you'll be seeing a guy in a hooded brown get up, and you just talk to him. I'll see you when I'll see you when I get there. So this is the guy, coat something like that. Just talk to him before you enter the Underground Pass. You have to. I'll take my chances. Enter the pass. Once you enter the pass, you're pretty much just going to be running either north or south and following either or path, and you have to climb over some rocks. And I believe there's 3 rocks you have to climb over on each path. Or 2. And then here is this guy again. So you just talk to him. Make sure you have some inventory open so he can hand you some cloth that has oil on it. From here, once you have the cloth, you want to use your arrow on it. Use the cloth on the arrow, and then it will give you a arrow submerged in an oil cloth. And then you want to use that item onto the fire pit that you can see next to your character. And then it should give you a flaming arrow. Just follow along. Okay, make sure your bow and the flaming arrow is equipped, and you're just going to shoot it at the bridge string right here, and then it will take control of your character and walk you all the way back to the bridge. The bridge will drop, and you should be able to cross at that point. Once crossing the bridge, let's go into the northern room in the cave and take the plank. You're going to need that for some obstacles later on in the underground pass. Make sure you have some inventory open to do that, obviously. Next, go to follow along with the character, go to the most northern obstacle and use your rope onto the rock ledge, and you can swing across. You have to use the northern option, the most north option there is. You will find some rocks that you can climb over once again. And some more rocks to climb over, and you should enter this room with a gate with an obstacle in front of it. Now for this, you can just follow along with my character. I'm going to mark tiles onto my client here, which is Runelight. I'm going to mark tiles so it's easier for you guys to follow along. From here, let's pull the lever all the way to your south, all the way to the south. You just pull the lever, the gate will open. You cross the gate. From here, you'll be following my character. You want to go west. You will see obstacles against the wall here, and you want to search the obstacles, the odd markings on the cave wall, and that will allow you to pass through them without getting hurt. There's 2 of them on this side. And then there's also 2 more on this side. So for this underground pass, they put this prayer altar for you guys. A lot of people, what they do is they put on their hit points restore, the option in prayer. Like, I don't know what it's called exactly. A rapid restore. And so you just turn that on, and it can heal you twice as fast, and also use, this prayer altar just to restore your hit points. It's pretty useful. But from here, you're going to be collecting orbs. So you just want to use the plank on the mud slide so you can cross. On the flat rock, you would just use the plank on the flat rock all the way to the northern entrance, and you'll see an orb. Just take that orb. And once you take the orb, you can use the plank on the flat rocks to get back into the room. This one's pretty easy. You can just run along these characters and take this orb. It's pretty easy if you're, med to high level. You can use protect from melee if you wish. After taking that one, this one's going to be the same as the northern one. You have to use the planks to get past the traps. You use the planks on the flat rock. Now this one, there's a trap, so just don't pick it up right away. You want to examine the ledge right here. Search for it. And once you search for it, it should allow you to take it, or it should just pop up into your inventory. Yeah, it just goes into your inventory. So after collecting all the orbs, you want to go to the furnace that you saw when you first entered this little section of the underground pass. So you want to go back and go through search through all the odd markings again. Don't do what I do. So just use all the orbs onto the furnace right here. Just throw all of them in there. After throwing all the orbs into the furnace, you're going to search through the odd markings again. Make yourself through the way. Make yourself, Make yourself on the way to the room where the prayer altar is at. You'll see a well there. Yeah, and then you should be able to climb down the well at this point. 420. Happy 420. Once climbing down the well, you can search through these crates right here, and it will give you some food options. It's pretty good for this quest because you will be losing a lot of hit points traveling through obstacles, stuff like that. Once you do search the crate, you're going to run south, and then a little bit west, you're going to enter this jail. You're going to enter the first jail and most southern one, and then you're going to dig where there's a mudslide, and it should automatically just bring you down here, like you just jump in the hole or something and just end up here. And after this option, you just want to search for a ledge, cross ledge, and if you fall into the rat pit, you'll just go all the way back around into the same jail cell that you did last time and try again. For this one, I'm going to use my thieving. You can also take the other obstacle if you have a higher agility level. You're just going to fall and take hit points until you reach the other side, pretty much. But if you have a high thieving level, you can just do what I did, go around and just bypass it. Once you've done that, you want to enter the most southern room here and squeeze through this cave. For this cave, you're going to want to collect a unicorn horn, and for that you can take this bar that you find on the cage and you're going to use that for leverage for this boulder that's up here. I don't believe you need it if you have a certain strength level, but I'm just going to take it anyway. And you push it, and it should fall down on the unicorn as well as breaking the cage. So after taking the unicorn horn, you're going to enter the tunnel that's north of you. Run along this path in the cave. Past the zombies. Here you will see 3 paladins or 3 knights. From here you just kill the 3 paladins or the 3 knights. Well, first you want to talk to Sir Jiro. Talk to him first, and then he'll give you some supplies, or he'll tell you something, and then from yeah, so the paladin, he'll give you some supplies. After the paladin gives you some supplies, just kill all 3 of them. This is what you're looking for. You're looking for the badges that they drop. You want to collect all 3 of them. So once you have all the 3 badges, you're going to run this way. You're going to use the plank on the flat rock. This is another obstacle. I believe this is the last obstacle there is. Make sure you use the plank on the actual flat rock. Don't do what I do. So after that, you just go this way and follow the map. West is what it would be. And then you'll see another well. Use all the badges on the well. After that, it should allow you to open the door. So let's do that. Skip through the dialogue. Now just follow my character. You're going to run all the way south. You can drop your spade and you can also drop your plank. So this is where you want to end up. After running all the way south, you just run along the path a little bit more and you descend down the tunnel and you want to enter the dwarf camp right here. Let's start off by talking to Nyloof. He will give you some supplies. Cayman is the guy you want to talk to if you want to buy food. If you're down here and you run out of food, that's the guy you want to talk to. One of them anyway. FYI, for your information, if you're a low level, low hit points, low agility, something like that, you're having a hard time, bring some coins and he can sell you some food. Okay, let's continue on this path of righteousness. You're going to select the first path that is an option to your left, if you're looking north anyway. And you're going to try to jump through this path. If you don't, you're going to fall down and you're going to have to just retry until you finally cross the path. But once you cross the path, you're going to go here, you find a house, and you want to open up. You want to search the window, and you're going to start eavesdropping on this witch. Once you do that, just follow along with me on this path. You're going to select the path that is western after you go back north, and then you want to select the northern path from there, and you will see another path, the only path that goes west. From there, you'll see a path that goes north, and you'll see a cat. This is what you want. You want to pick up the cat, and you want to now take it back to the witch's house. use the cat on the door. He'll make his way in. And she should be distracted enough to the point where you can open the door and search the crate that is west of your character. This one right here. You'll find a book and some potions. Go back outside and exit the building. Now follow this path here. You want to go back. Oop, see, this is where I fall. So I'll just see you guys back at the top. So follow along, cross that path, those two paths, and then from there, let's run south. Let's take the southern path, the path with the lesser demons. And there's another jump obstacle. Hit that one. And from here, you want to kill all 3 of the lesser demons. Each demon will drop an amulet, and that is what you're looking for. Pick up all 3 amulets. So after killing all 3 lesser demons and collecting all 3 of the amulets, you can open this chest right here. And then that will do something again to this doll. So after this, you would just want to make yourself all the way downstairs. I'm going to try to keep jumping across this ledge right here to see if I can just fall back downstairs. But I kind of have a high agility level, so I think it would be quicker just to go back downstairs. But I'm going to test this out. Either way, you guys do what you guys got to do. So now we will be going to the dwarf camp again, but the little people camp again. We're gonna go to the little people camp again. We're gonna receive some gauntlets, and they're actually pretty useful. They have strength and bonuses and attack bonuses, stuff like that. This is the guy you want to talk to. He has like the mustache going on. Kush, what I think. Anyway, go back, go into this room right here. Let's take this bucket. Right now we're trying to make a bomb. We're gonna use this bucket, I believe, as the bomb. Something like that anyway. Use the bucket on the brew barrel. You can get some dwarf brew, close the door, and you can collect this tinderbox that is right here. After collecting the tinderbox, you will be leaving the dwarf camp. Try to show you on my mini map, but it's not working out. Let's use the see, different quest. Anyway, let's use the brew onto the tomb. Ibin has risen, and something about ash on the doll once again, because you're trying to do something to this doll. Run north, past all the soulless. And then you'll see a room that stands by itself with a bunch of blessed spiders in it. You want to enter this room and you'll want to kill the large spider, the boss, the queen, the king. This guy right here. After killing him, you'll have the blood of Ibin on the doll. Simple. Have it pop up in the chat dialogue. Sorry about that, I ran too far south, but this is where you want to go. You want to enter the room that is just west from where the, I guess where the spiders were. Instead of following me, this will lead you to the path of righteousness right here. So just climb up. And then from here, you want to go to one of these cages. Just follow my character for the closest one. You want to skip the first path. If you're running south, skip the second path. Go to the third path. You'll find a jump. Jump that. And then you'll be running north from there. So right here, this is where you want to pause the video. And that's the cage where I was standing. That's the cage where you want to search. For some reason, I didn't get that on recording for some reason. And then after that, it should you want to wear the gauntlets while you search the cage, and that will give you the blessings for the doll. So that's that. Just make sure you wear the gauntlets before you search that cage where I was standing. And then follow the path that I'm taking. And you'll jump through this pass. That's the temple we're trying to get into. Let's jump through the pass again. Let's kill one of these warriors, monks, whatever you call them. We're going to be taking his robes from him. Zamorak robes. We should be able to enter the temple. And here is Iben. Use the doll onto the well. Maybe if I can do it. You fall down, and you should have the Iben staff in your hands. Okay, after defeating Iben with the doll, putting it in the well, what you want to do is you want to teleport back to Ardoin.